As the world observes International Day of Yoga, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is leading the 9th International Yoga Day celebrations at the United Nations headquarters, which just wrapped up. The Yoga Day program is being held at the North Lawn of the headquarters. Every year, International Yoga Day centers around a theme chosen by the United Nations, which highlights a specific aspect of yoga and its impact on society. The theme for 2023 is Yoga for Vasundhara Kutumbakam. The term translates to the world is one family. According to reports, participants from more than 180 countries are observing the 9th year of Yoga Day celebrations with the Indian leader in New York. UN General Assembly President, Deputy Secretary General, as many as other diplomats and UN officials were at the event. After the Yoga Day program, the Indian Prime Minister will depart for Washington, D.C., where he will attend a background briefing by Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asia, Donald Lu. He will then take part in a cultural event at Freedom Plaza before flying to Virginia. And as a part of the official state visit to the United States, First Lady Jill Biden will host Prime Minister Modi at the National Science Foundation in Alexandria for an event highlighting career-connected learning and workforce training programs. The First Lady and the Indian Prime Minister will meet with students from both countries and participate in a moderated conversation. The centerpiece of Prime Minister Modi's U.S. visit will happen on the 22nd of June. The White House will roll out the red carpet when Joe Biden hosts Narendra Modi. The U.S. President will hold bilateral talks with the Indian Prime Minister. On June 23rd, the Indian Prime Minister will be hosted by U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris and Secretary of State Anthony Blinken.
Mr. Prime Minister, it is my honor to welcome.
For more on this, we are being joined by WION's principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhan Sabal, who is inside the United Nations headquarters. Hi, Siddhan. Seems the event just wrapped up.
Yes, hi Susan. I'm here at the North Lawn of the UN headquarters, and behind me several people after doing yoga are leaving. I'm trying to speak to many of them excited, and I would like to tell you something which has been just announced, that it has created a Guinness World Record for the maximum number of nationalities doing yoga together. 135 nationalities took part in this yoga event where we were part of UNP as well, and it just got over. We saw the addresses by the dignitaries, including by the Indian Prime Minister, who of course essentially talked about the holistic way in which yoga helps everyone, and it is something that can be essential to modern lifestyle. We also talked about the UN peacekeeping. We know that India is the largest troop contributing country when it comes to UN peacekeeping, and just last week a resolution was spearheaded by Indian diplomats, the Indian ambassador to the United Nations, Ruchira Kamboj, that essentially calls for creation of a memorial for those UN peacekeepers who died during conflicts. This is an idea that was proposed by the Indian Prime Minister way back in 2015, and now, of course, it will be implemented in 3 years' time. But it was Yoga Day that, of course, stole the show today morning here in New York. Most of these people you can see around me are now going towards the breakfast. A typical Indian breakfast is expected to be given to them. Perhaps millet, something that India has been emphasizing on. But largely, we know that the Yoga Day celebration was to project India's soft power. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given the idea of Yoga Day way back in 20. And since then, it has become a celebration of sorts. More and more people are now coming towards me. Let me just try to... Ma'am, would you like to speak to us? Would you like to speak to us? Yeah. Come. So, how do you find this Yoga Day celebration? You can come here.
Great.
Can you turn this?
And stressing how yoga is really a way of life. At this time, I request that our esteemed dignitaries please leave the stage.
Okay, Siddhan, stay with us at the United Nations. We'd love to hear more from the participants. Let's hear from Prime Minister Modi earlier.
At this time, I request that our esteemed dignitaries.
Let us use the power of yoga not only to be healthy, happy, but also to be kind to ourselves and to each other. Let us use the power of yoga to build bridges of friendship, a peaceful world, and a cleaner, greener, and sustainable future. Let us join hands together to realize the goal of one earth, one family, one future. I conclude with a wish. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya. May everyone be happy. May everyone be healthy. Thank you.
I want to recognize Prime Minister Modi for all he has done to promote understanding of yoga and its many benefits. Yoga unites. It unites body and mind, humanity and nature, and millions of people across the globe for whom it is a source of strength, harmony and peace. In a dangerous and divided world, the benefits of this ancient practice are particularly precious. Yoga offers a haven of calm. It can reduce anxiety and promote mental well-being. It helps us to develop discipline and patience. It connects us to our planet, which so badly needs our protection.
On the physical body, but the anatomy of our spirit. For far too long, we have separated what our needs are emotionally, spiritually, and physically. We are going to go to the root causes of that which troubles many of us, from how we interact, to the food we eat, to allowing our children to have breathing exercises in the morning as they start their school day, to challenge the mental health issues that's impacting us. But there's a larger challenge for all of us. What we do on the mat and practicing yoga must become what we do on the streets and in our countries. We cannot become universally connected through the yellow mats we lay on, but disconnected as we move through our communities. Use the spirit and emotions of yoga to challenge and fight against war, to fight against gender oppression, to fight against violence, to fight against the lack of clean water, to fight against the food insecurity, to fight against the destruction of our planet.